folks. Lepakshi, a village of Anantapur district in Andhra Pradesh, India, is famous for Veerabhadra Temple. This temple is known for its hanging pillar and astonishing artifacts of the 16th century. Lepakshi is easily approachable through road, just 95 kilometers from Vijayanagara toll plaza to Lepakshi temple. This historic village is located in the Karnataka-Andhra border, around 15 kilometers east of Hindupur and 120 kilometers of North Bangalore. While passing the village, the first thing you would notice is the standing statue of Jatayu on the left side of the road. Then a huge Nandi statue at the right side. We'll come back here after the temple visit. The Lepakshi temple in its present form is built upon many layers of the history. The central shrine was constructed well before the Vijayanagara Empire. It is believed that Veerabhadra Temple was built by Saint Agasthya and later developed during Vijayanagara period by treasurer Veerappanna and his brother Veeranna, who were in the service of the Vijayanagara Empire. The temple has been built on the southern side of Lepakshi town on a low altitude hillock of a large exposure of granite rock, which is in the shape of a tortoise and hence known as Kurmasaila. The main attractions of the temple are hanging pillar, a huge naga, spectacular carvings on the pillars, incomplete kalyanmandap, mural paintings on the temple ceilings, a huge monolithic Nandi statue, Sita Mata footprint and Natya. Each attraction has a story behind it. You can see the incomplete kalyanmandap on the left side once you enter into the temple complex. A story revolves around this incomplete kalyanmandap, which says that Veerappanna Nayak, who was the treasurer of the kingdom of Vijayanagara, was falsely accused by the ministers for crimes which he has not committed. The king believed that and ordered to pluck off Veerappanna's eyes. Veerappanna, who got shocked by this and plucked off his own eyes and offered them to the king. Blood stains on the wall presumed to be linked to the story. This tragic incident led to the incompleteness of the kalyanmandap. In Sanskrit, Lepakshi means with beautiful eyes or with painted eyes. People say name of this temple also related to this story. Was being built for the celebration of the wedding of Shiva and Parvati. The carvings on the pillars includes rishis, Lord guests to attend the marriage, and Shiva Parvati holding hands. Lepakshi is also famous for its beautiful kalamkari style of textile making. The beautiful Lepakshi sari design can be found carved on the pillars just behind the kalyanmandap. There is a huge, about 6 feet tall idol of Ganesha is near to the entrance. Behind the Ganesha idol, there is a huge 7-headed sculpture of a serpent in granite stone, coiled in 3 layers, providing an umbrella cover over a shivling seated at the center. There is a story behind the construction of this largest Shivlinga in India. Legend claims that the snake was carved from a single block of stone while the sculptors were waiting for their mother to cook lunch for them. Just behind the serpent sculpture on the rock can be seen carvings of a spider, snake and an elephant worshipping the Shivlinga. The temple is dedicated to Lord Veerabhadra. The temple has shrines dedicated to other gods also. Moving towards the Veerabhadra Temple. Veerabhadra is a fierce and fearsome form of the Hindu god Shiva. He was created by the wrath of Shiva and destroyed the yajna of Daksha. Mythology says that Daksha insulted his daughter Sati and her husband Shiva at this grand yajna. Unable to bear the humiliation, Sati immolated herself. To avenge her death, Shiva took on the form of the wrathful Veerabhadra. This Natya mandapa is right in front of the main temple. It consists of 7 carved pillars, of which 12 pillars situated at the center of the dancing hall. These pillars carrying beautiful life-sized carvings of dancers, instrumentalists, avatars of Shiva, other gods and goddesses, holding different musical instruments like drum, tambura, etc. Beautiful mural paintings of Ardhanarishwara and other gods can be found at the temple ceilings. Carvings of one of the dancer called Bringi, having 3 legs and eyes and teeth of a horse with plaited hair. Other few sculptures tell the story of Shiva and Parvati. Mandapa has a beautiful ceiling comprising of 100-petal lotus carved out of 12 stones. According to Skanda Purana, this temple is one of the Divya Kshetras, an important pilgrimage site of Lord Shiva. One of the many attractions of Lepakshi temple is the hanging pillar, also known as the Antariksha Stambha. There is a gap between the base of the pillar and ground. Just a small portion of the pillar is in contact with the ground, while the rest is about half an inch above the ground. So it is called as hanging pillar. It is said that during the British era, a British engineer, to know about the secret of its hanging in the air, made an unsuccessful attempt to move it by pushing through an iron rod underneath the pillar. That resulted a slight displacement of the pillar, which further displaced all the other pillars by a short distance. Fearing the temple may collapse, no further investigation was carried out. To prove its uniqueness, people often pass clothes underneath the pillar. The ceilings of the temple are fully decorated with murals depicting mythological stories from Mahabharata, Ramayana, the Puranas, along with the Vijayanagara era. According to the Indian epic of Ramayana, it is believed that this was the place where Ram had met the dying Jatayu, who tried to rescue Sita from Ravan while kidnapping. Ravan slaughtered one of the wings of Jatayu, and people believe that Jatayu fell on the rocks here at Lepakshi. Ram helped him attain moksha by uttering the words Lepakshi, which means rice bird in Telugu. That's how the place got its name, Lepakshi. Lepakshi is one of the perfect destination for a one-day visit from Bengaluru. You can club it with either Skandagiri night trek or Nandi hill trip. I visited here after the Skandagiri night trek. Video links of both places are given in the description box below. Another attraction here is a giant footprint inside the temple premises. It is believed to be of Sita and it is always wet. The Lepakshi temple is a fine spectacle of timeless art with murals and frescoes. These incredible carvings are regarded as the finest specimen of Vijayanagara style of architecture. meters before the temple is the Nandi statue, considered as the biggest monolithic structure of Nandi in India, adorned with bells and ornaments. This huge granite Nandi is 20 feet in height and 30 feet in length, carved out of a single block stone. The statue faces the direction of the seven-headed serpent with the Shivaling sculpture in the premises of the temple. Veerabhadra Temple is renowned for sculptural and archaeological expression that makes it the sole attraction of the site. Lepakshi is definitely worth a visit if you are interested in history, culture or architecture. Lepakshi Temple stands as a great reminder of the cultural and archaeological heritage of the Vijayanagara Empire. Sri Sathya Sai Baba Ashram in Puttaparthi is approximately 63 kilometers from Lepakshi. At a short distance from the Veerabhadra Swami Temple is the Jatayu theme park. This is a rock where people believe that Jatayu fell down after his wing was chopped off by Ravan. There are shops near the compound which sell soft drinks and snacks, and there are some benches around the garden at the base to sit. The park has a small hill of rocks. There is a statue of Jatayu on the highest point of the rocks. One has to climb these metallic steps to reach on top, and there are no elevators. Jatayu theme park is the third attraction in the village of Lepakshi. There is one more place in Kerala where it is believed that Jatayu fell down. It is located at Chadayamangalam in Kollam district. World's largest bird sculpture is situated there. I have already uploaded a video on that. Link is provided both in iCard and in the description box below. This is a view of the Jatayu Park from Veerabhadra Temple. There are two sections at the top, the viewpoint where you can see the temple site and many houses of the village, fields and some hills, and the highest point where the standing statue of the Jatayu is installed. A large footprint impression is there on one of the rocks in the theme park, like goddess Sita's footprint in the temple complex. You cannot enter into the Jatayu statue rock. The stairs are separate and locked. This place is well connected with excellent road till the main temple. It's just around 2 hours driving distance from the Kempegowda International Airport. The nearest railway station and bus stop is at Hindupur, connected to major Indian cities. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Your feedback and suggestions are really valuable. Please do it in the comment section.